about to stream right now. I'll tell you when it's up.
Okay.
Damn, it's up. It's live.
Is it a different link or is it the same one?
It's a different link. Damn, it's up. It's live.
Is it a different link or is it the same one?
It's a different. You see how they did me, y'all? You see how they did me? They made me pay for the software. I pays for the software. And the night I need to use the software, it don't work. So I'll be calling them tomorrow. I need reimbursement for my time for calling them and for the debacle. Their whole website down, yo. Their whole website down. It's a good thing, you know, we nice with the backups. It said Redacted could try to take us down, but it said Hoteps always find a way. Some bullshit.
Hold on, let me forget it. I had to send a link out to my Twitter, but
yeah, you good.
We back. I guess we'll give a minute or two before people jump right back in it. Is the old stream up? Are people still on the old stream?
Yeah, they still on the old stream. They still hanging out there. I sent them the link. They should be coming over now.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm about to end that stream right now. Oh, all right. Damn, they got my government name all on the screen. Change that up real quick. Yeah, I'll be Brian Sharp during the day. This shit be feeling like Batman and Bruce Wayne. The fuck.
Anyway, people coming on in, please come on in, hit that share button, hit that like button, make sure everybody knows we switched up. I think there was somebody had sent some money on the other joint. Who was the oh damn, I'm all messing up now. Oh, you just say about chat. So I don't know who sent the super chat on the other joint, man, but
I can find it.
Oh, can you find it?
Yeah. We got Sue L. Santana $9.99. Appreciate you. Mr. J Cam $1.99. The redacted coming for the podcast. Yeah, we got the backups. Just say they can't stop these niggas. Just say we done defeated slavery. They can't stop us with this YouTube shit. We survived the middle passage. I could survive this new middle passage, bro.
I said the video not working. Y'all getting this? But anyway, you want to?
No, it's working. I'm looking at it.
Okay. Hit the refresh button if you have some issues. But we're going to get this drawing started. Meg Thee Stallion. Good old Meg Thee Stallion. Oh, she was on First Take today. She's doing her album rollout, but during the week, she had some issues. She came on Instagram. You know, I mean, Instagram is the Negro newspaper. you got some beef or some problems, you go on the gram. She talking about, I don't want to redo my contract. I'm getting robbed. You know, the usual music artist is getting robbed by the record companies. She signed to this producer contract with 1501 down in Houston. You know, Carl Thomas. I think it's Carl. Is it Carl Thomas? He used to be a Major League Baseball player. You know, when blacks used to play baseball, He was getting that bread. He got $100 million contract. Black folks, if you have sons, man, get them on a baseball field. They're giving out that real money. Anyway, she said they're getting robbed. She's getting robbed. They're blocking her from releasing music, this, that, and the third. She go to court, get an injunction. Call Crawford. Damn. Anyway, she go to lawsuit that has this big thing. Everybody taking sides. Everybody making fun of her. Meg was the finesse queen, talking about if a man finesse you out of money, you a fool. That's what she said. She on this hot girl shit. All last summer was hot girl shit. Now come to find out you supposedly getting raped by the record company. The call come out like, oh no, man. He don't know what's going on. He said, Meg hasn't talked to me all summer. What's going on, Hotep Jesus? I know you've been in the music industry. Can you give us the lowdown of what's going down with Meg Thee Stallion?
It's a lot. Like a black liberal would say, there's a lot to unpack. Bro. First of all, let's talk about the deal, the actual contract. Now, I heard Jay Prince's story. I heard Crawford's story. And then I saw some white media. I don't know who to believe on what the contract says. I just know that they all agree that the contract says 70-30 on the split.
60-40.
Well, 60-40 on the music.
Okay. Oh, 70-30 on the other stuff?
On a 360 deal, it's 70-30. One source is saying she owns her masters. Another source is saying she doesn't own her masters. She doesn't own any of them. One of the stipulations was that the money had to come through the record label, not delivered directly to the artist, which is standard. It's your average 360 deal, but it's a good deal.
Yeah.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, because I was listening to Joe Budden podcast, and he was saying that's standard. He was trying to say that's a standard deal. Yeah. And that's what the Carl said. He said that's a good deal. He said, ask Jay-Z, are they getting any masters back or for a rookie artist? Yeah. Which Meg was. We have to remember she was nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was a first-time artist.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's a good deal.
It looked like a really good deal. If in fact she does own some of her masters, it looked like her mom negotiated a pretty good deal.
Right.
Now here's where things get tricky. You see, once those paperworks get handed in to the Ministry of Law, the redacted get to work. And once they throw them Cohens and Rosenbergs on the case, they're going to look in that contract and they're going to find something.
Right.
Something to exploit, something to make a big fuss about, something to say, hey, did you know this was in there? Like saying that the money should be dispersed to the label and not directly to the artist. Of course. If I was the artist, I'd say send it to the label first. I don't want to pay taxes on the money. I'm not paying tax on that money. Pay me what I'm supposed to get. Don't be trying to run the money through me. So that was standard. Now there's that other play. Meg is the biggest new thing out right now. We ain't talked about Cardi B in a while. It's all about Meg. It's only room for one. And Meg is hot right now. Jay-Z, when he see a hot artist, what he try to do? He try to put him under. Remember when he tried to sign Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
He's going to make Lil Wayne president of Rockefeller or Rock Nation. He's going to make him president. And Wayne turned it down out of his loyalty to Baby, I believe. I don't remember. It was a good deal. I think Wayne said he wanted to do it. But that's what Jay-Z does. He operates just like the other labels. You know, they wait till you get hot. And then we come in and then when we blow you up. I think the label 1501 deserves what they asked for. I don't think it should be downplayed their role. If they got her to 300 is Kevin Liles and Leo Cohen. If they got her to Kevin Liles and Leo Cohen, they deserve every penny that they negotiated in that contract, because 300 got the ability to quote unquote put you on. You know, once they give you their 360 deal, that shit come with the Puma and the Douce and the, you feel me? They give you the whole package. But they taking, I don't know if you're getting 70-30. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna want their monies. So is this Jay-Z scalping for artists? Because that's another rumor. Jay-Z scalping for artists. And Jay Prince spoke on it today. And he said, you know, I don't know if Jay is involved, but even if he is, y'all not about to get this one. You know? So it's gonna be interesting to play out. Now here's what I was thinking. You know, you always gotta have a tinfoil effect. When's Meg's album dropping?
Right.
Tonight. So you know, Friday, right? So what you think all this just did?
Yeah, they would say this might be a rollout.
This shit part of the rollout. You know, this, how else do you create demand for a product other than trying to take it away and say it can't be, it's banned from coming out, right? It's the perfect buildup.
Yeah, it's not like she had a fire single on her popping right now. You know, I mean, she'd be like, the thing is, she's getting $100,000 a show, $100,000 she charging. You know, and I think from the stuff I read from what Carl was saying, it's a 4-album deal. She hasn't done one yet. Like, she's done a mixtape, and this is going to be EP. I'm not sure. I don't think that's going to count. Like, how are you asking to renegotiate? You haven't given 1501 one album.
Not one.
Like, come on. And you know what I hate? And, you know, she has everybody behind her. She's the one with millions of fans. And she plays it out. And she's going to make them look like the bad guy. She already pulling out, oh, 2 men are trying to rob me. Like, she's already playing the gender card and all this. I'm like, come on. 2 men trying to rob you. 2 men put you on.
He put her on.
You know what I mean?
You try to act like, oh, I was Meg before them. I was Meg before them. Yeah, that's all you was.
She was Meg. Nigga, please. Like, come on, hell on, man. Like, this gotta stop, man. And, you know, everybody taking sides. And we have this, you know, in this gender war culture era, you know, everybody's like, no, black man doing her dirty. I'm like, come on. She's not out here. She signed the contract. You know, I was reading a lot of people were saying, like, that's how it is, but they give you the exposure. It's up to you to learn how to make the money. She should be able getting all types of commercials and endorsements. You know what I mean? Come on, hell on, Meg. To me, this is Hove and Leor trying to get her out of their hands of 1501 so they can make the most of the money off her. Yeah. And not Carl Crawford. And, you know, and I don't think Jay Prince was just helping the boy out. Because he was like, Carl said if he didn't have Prince, they would have been took her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shiesty, man. Mm-hmm.
They'd have been took him. They'd have been took him. You know, see, the way this game goes is whoever knows the most amount of codes wins with law, because you'll write your contract and they'll got an attorney that know more codes than an attorney that wrote your contract. So they say, oh, well, code such and such says that we could renegotiate because da 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 da. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All these different statutes and amendments and et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, the higher price And they're using AI now too to find the codes, and so the higher the price. And Jay-Z and them, they got the best Coens in the world. They got the best Coens in the world working on all their projects. So they gonna eat these contracts up. I'd be surprised if they walk out at 1501 walks away with a two albums.
Yeah.
They probably gonna end up walking with one and be pissed. If I was them, I'd hold out. I'd be ready to fight.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope he if they had to renegotiate, they gotta renegotiate, but him giving her master, like half of the masters on the projects. And this is where if she come out with a banger for her first one, I don't like, everybody used to complain about you don't got no master, you don't got no master. Prince told y'all, get your masters.
Yeah.
And she got it out the gate.
She got him out the gate. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? So if she got her masters, it's because and don't forget her mom's passed away. Yeah. Her mom's is the one that renegotiated that contract. And some people saying that if her mom's was still alive, it might not be all this arguing and fussing over the case. But again, it's just part of the rollout.
Yeah, I know. Jay Prince you see what Jay Prince wrote? He was like, your mom did the contract. I know she could read. I was like, damn. Meg had to throw a shot back because that was ignorant. She did.
It's just another public nigga moment.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry we had to give you all the nog news right off the bat, but that was some important stuff that happened during the week. Super chats, Chad, damn, y'all got redacted. We had a backup plan. Always have a backup plan with the redacted. You never know what's going on. Mm-hmm. Michelle Dumont, you're good. You both just switched places. Thank you, Michelle. Long-time supporter. Matthew Erickson, can I get a hallelujah from the congregation?
Hallelujah.
Mega whole linebacker out here. Shut up and tackle. Oh, come on. Why they disrespect Meg, man?
I'm glad they said it and not me. Don't be mad at me. The chat said that shit. I just laughed.
Chad Lamone. Chad, what's up, Chad? Learn the Cohen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all wrong for that. You wrong for that, Chad. Anyway, please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. On to the Super Tuesday, man. A lot happened, man, in the DNC, man.
Yeah.
A lot happened, since our last episode.
A lot of crackers dropping.
Pete dropped out. Bloomberg dropped out. Well, Bloomberg dropped out, but Bloomberg dropped out after Super Tuesday. But before Super Tuesday, Pete and Amy Knobloch and Steyer dropped out and gave all their support to Biden. Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
So Sleepy Joe goes into Super Tuesday and kicks Bernie Sanders' ass. He wore his ass out.
Yeah.
So now Biden's in the lead. Warren drops out. She says she ain't giving her endorsement yet. Now it looks like Biden is in control. And then Sanders says, if he has the more delegates when they go to convention, he's not going to contest it. He's going to concede. He's going to sell out Sanders.
Yo, that's why everybody else was in the race. Like, think about it.
Yeah.
Like think about it from a corporate perspective. If you were running this whole show, I wouldn't have let Yang, Steyer, I wouldn't let any of these bums even run. Like, who are you? Where'd you come from? Go sit down somewhere. What's your state doing? Have a seat. This is between Bernie and Biden, right? We know that because they returned and asked from last year. So all these other people coming in is just for showbiz. It's just to steal people campaign money. But most importantly, it's to distract from Bernie.
Yeah.
This is the setup. They do it to Bernie every year. And Bloomberg, people said Bloomberg wasted 700 million. No, he didn't. That nigga ran a social experiment. He got all types of data and analytics on all you jokers. He got a big ass email database. He gonna come back to this. He spent 600 million, got his data and analytics, and distracted from Bernie. So he spent 600 million just to make it harder for Bernie, because all they did was jump on Bernie. You know what I mean? But that's what this is about. So now is you wonder why Bernie ain't got the delegates, because everybody was split vote. Everybody was split vote before it dropped to these two.
Man, there's a couple things that happened. You know, I mean, first the Bernie bros, their racism jumped right out, man. They was mad as hell. I go on 4chan, man, and they sounded worse than 4chan. 4chan was like, damn, they're more racist than we are. I was crying.
Yeah.
I put some of it. What can we do to get the votes? Can you tell Killer Mike to put in a rap song so these black people understand? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Biden is Obama. When black folks go to the booth, it's somebody auntie. Her memory ain't too good. She ain't got no Twitter. Nope. And that's who's showing up at these polls, man. Auntie, grandmama. Y'all gotta remember that. It ain't us. And when they show up, they're gonna look at them names. They're gonna see Sanders and be like, only Sanders I know is Colonel Sanders. Say, I'm going with Biden because that's who Obama was standing next to. So stop asking for the black vote. You ain't getting it. You ain't earned it. We ain't got no problem. We just don't give a fuck about y'all. And black voter turnout this year is gonna be at one of the all-time lows. I seen something the other day. They said they got a 96 disapproval rating for Trump from the black community. I'm like, yeah, that sound about right. Them other numbers I heard wasn't right, but that sound about right. It's stupid, but that's what I'm seeing in the hood. You know, I'll be chilling, kicking with the homies, all types, thugs, whatever. You know what I mean? And niggas do not fuck with Trump. They like, it's really like a thing. Like, niggas don't fuck with Trump. So I don't know what world people perceive that there's black people that's gonna vote for Trump, but I don't want to get nobody hopes up and say that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if TPUSA would have kept the Hoteps around, we could have at least split the vote up. See, here's the problem. Nobody knows how to reach out to the black community. Bernie don't know how to. Biden don't know how to. Who was it that was in the church the other day? They turned their back on him.
It was Bloomberg.
Niggas ain't fucking with no crackers. They not. That's just the mentality. Like, we don't know you. Like, you know, and if y'all want real outreach is gonna come from outside the ballot, man. It's gonna come from outside these political offices. Think about the money. I tweeted this the other day. I said, think about the money all these billionaires throw towards the campaign. That same money, they could have actually went and helped people, and they actually would have been electable. Like, people might be like, all right, yeah, we should probably elect this guy because look what he did, and he wasn't even in office. You know what I'm saying? Like, 600 million could have went a long way in the hood. That's how you know everybody up there frauds.
You know, but if y'all want to talk about linebackers, Simone Sanders, man, they tried to get these dairy activists jumped on the stage with Biden. The first one, they got out of there. The second one came out, and man, Simone, Ray Lewis Sanders. I mean, she looked like Ray Lewis out there hitting the quarterback, man. The black woman gonna save that white man.
Oh, shit. Is that it right here?
Yeah, that's her right there.
Oh, Biden ain't even trying to help his wife or nothing.
Yoked her up. God damn.
Let's see that again. Uh, she got that lady quick.
Look at her face
Simone
like
Sanders.
that.
Who is Simone? Who is that? Who the hell is Simone Sanders?
I think she was on MSNBC. She's just a commentator, I think.
And she getting paid to do security work? Is this a black woman?
Yeah, she a black woman.
You see what our problem is, yo? You see what I'm saying, yo? It don't say nowhere in your job description, go tackle nobody or that's security job. Why are you tackling people? Because these women really believe in their jobs. They really do this shit for real. She really put her heart and soul and she really be believing this shit. Because that's the only way you would do that is if you really cared about the project. Simone Sanders, you shouldn't care that much, shorty.
Yeah, as far as work, if you give a black person a job, they're gonna give it 110%. They're gonna go the extra mile for that white man. I bullshit you. Y'all seen it, right?
They do. And don't give them a little title or make them manager.
Shit.
You got an employee for life.
No, that's wild.
That's it. Like, I'm telling you straight up, man. Like, black people, I be wondering, like, yo, you really loyal to your job, huh? Ugh. I don't know, bro.
So I guess they have more primaries. So Sanders is not out of it, but it's not going to look good. But another thing I got to say again, black people saved America from socialism. Did we save America from socialism? We're the ones that buried them. I mean, Sanders went down South Carolina and got blowed the fuck out. Every black state blowed the fuck out.
We don't want your handouts. We don't want your free health care.
The conservatives didn't save. Black America saved y'all from socialism. Y'all need to give us when you see a black man tomorrow, say thank you. Or a black woman tomorrow, say thank you. That's what y'all should be doing.
Real talk. Real talk. I seen who's that? Not the ADL, the other one, APAC. Yeah. APAC called Bernie anti-Semitic. I said, hold up. I said, wait. Bernard Sanders? Bernard Sanders is an ally, man. Y'all can't be. How he gonna be anti-Semitic, but he's Jewish? I'm like, yo, y'all really, I don't even know what that word means now. If Bernie's anti-Semitic, I don't know what that word means now. So then they started saying, is the black community anti-Semitic?
I knew that was coming.
You called it. You called it. He said, watch, they gonna call us anti-Semitic. And sure enough, they came out. I don't think black people like Jewish people. I'm like, here we go. That had nothing to do with it.
That's wrong, man. Because I think he called Bibi a racist and shit like that. That's why they don't really want Sanders up there.
Yeah, him and APAC was beefing.
Yeah, he never went to APAC to do a speech or anything like that. He didn't go last time.
Yeah, they mad as hell. APAC was calling him an anti-Semite. I'm like, damn, who run an APAC Twitter account?
Let me read some of these super chats. Sewell Santana, y'all gonna have Biden on for Super Thursday. He has no idea what day it is. Man. Kristen Mena, segregation at its highest level. Am I missing something? I think I might have missed something.
Did you? Hold on, I'm about to.
Yeah.
Chad Learn Cohen, Bloomberg, file. Bloomberg, what?
Oh,
Build the Clinton Foundation, Power Vacuum. Don't mention that name. You trying to get me suicided. Sewell Santana, you got that one. Kristen Minaj, segregation. Yeah, we got them on.
Okay. Yeah, so it looks like Biden and Trump is going to tear his ass up in the debates. But we'll see. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But the Bernie bros, they might, if they think they rigged it, they might go to Milwaukee and tear some shit up. If anybody's in Milwaukee, they listen to Hoteps Been Told You, please let us know. We need some ears to the street during the Democratic convention.
Word.
Because it might be lit. I remember the Philly one was lit. It might be lit down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk Megan. We gotta go back to the Negro news, man. Nicki Minaj husband arrested. They moved from New York to California, but you know he did time as a sex offender. He didn't register. How you run $1 million empire and millions of dollar empire, and you move out there with your husband, and you don't tell him like, hey, because that's what your woman's supposed to do. Hey, you're supposed to do that. You're like, hey, remember you got to sign up for this, do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what your woman really does. The what's the word for it?
Secretarial.
Stop! Come on, man. The paperwork type deals. Right?
Yeah, the secretary.
Lord have mercy. She just let him go out there and get locked up, and he got I guess they pulled him over. He didn't register in California. They locked his black ass up.
Reckless. Yeah, I don't know why she wouldn't, contact her attorneys, or I guess she just thought, they just moving, just moving around. The hip hop police is like, oh yeah, Nicki lives out here. Isn't her? Let's run the system. Ran the system. Oh, he hasn't registered. Let's go pay him a visit. They looking, the rap police looking for stuff like that. So you got to be a little bit smart about how you moving out here.
She's disgusting.
Yeah, you don't want your name in the news like that. That's a little sloppy on Nicki's team.
Yeah, that's real sloppy, man. It's sloppy. She married. I just don't understand why she married him.
I don't even know who this dude is or where he came from. I don't know if she been to him. It's a new dude. I don't know what was going on. I just know she popped up and this was Hubby, and I was like, I guess so. I don't know nothing. And then I saw this news talking about he's a sex offender. I said, oh Lord, I'm done with this situation. And her brother too. That just compounds it. Her brother and her man. Her brother should have been like, hey, your man's got arrested.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, Meek. Somebody went to Meek. Meek was like, hey, you think I'm talking about somebody getting locked up? That ain't me. I'm like, man, he got locked up for stealing that thing, man. Now that's all bets are off, man, when you do some shiesty shit like that, man. Like, man, get that joker out of here, man. If that was me, imagine it was 50 Cent was with Meek Mill, man. He would fucking have a field day with this shit, man.
Yeah, he definitely would.
What's next, man? Oh man, we gotta go back. Oh, did you see the video? You got the video for out in California. I guess one of the attorney generals, or was she the AG or
district attorney?
District attorney. Black Lives Matter is still breathing on life support.
I don't care who you are, get off of my porch.
Oh, you got to pull.
We're calling the police right now.
Yeah, he pulled the gat.
Get off.
You see his face?
Off of my porch. I will shoot you. I'm off. Get off of my porch. I will shoot you. Get off of my porch. Can you tell Jackie Lacey that we're here? I don't care who you are. Get off of my porch right now. We're calling the police right now.
Yo, son, what's going on, yo?
Man, I think that was like 5:30 in the morning. They go protesting outside her door, talking about, oh, she said she was going to meet with the community, so we are. Like, what kind of nut ass shit are these people talking about, man?
Bro.
And this one lady came online. I guess she was out there with them, expecting people to be back in their dumb shit. Everybody was like, I done did the same shit.
Knocking on my door at 3:00 in the morning.
His finger was on the trigger. He was ready to go.
Yo, we're gonna have Maj at Hotep Con talking about gun safety. And he broke a couple of Maj's rules. I did a class before. If you haven't done a gun class, you definitely ought to do one of Maj's gun class. He's gonna do one at Hotep Con. But yeah, his trigger discipline was terrible. For my own entertainment, I just wanted him to lick a few shots in the air just to hear him scream and run. Cause like if you gonna get the gat, like bust it. You gotta bust it. I bust it like right by his ear or something. Just put the gun by his ear and let it off. Bah! Right in his ear. And haul ass like a motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, he should have just had it in his waistband and then lifted up his shirt. Like, do one of them moves. Like, what's the problem here? You know what Ice Cube did in Boys in the Hood? Yeah. The problem here?
What the problem is? Yeah, he should have did one of them G-checks.
Yeah, but I think she came out and apologized, right? I think she apologized. But I don't think he got locked up or anything. I don't think they pressed charges on him.
His wife district attorney.
Yeah.
That's what you supposed to do with your wife district attorney. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you should have let it off in the air. You're supposed to abuse your power. Yeah. Let my chick be district of anything.
I know, right?
I'm letting off, bro. You gotta let a few shots ring in the air, especially they got cameras out. Go viral, G. I don't know. I don't like when people pull guns and don't shoot them, because it's very dangerous, right? It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Like either you're gonna use it or you're not. So in that situation, I feel like he shouldn't have pulled the gun out.
Yeah, like if any of them had a gun, they could have legally shot him. But it's Black Lives Matter. They ain't gonna have no gun. They soft as Twinkies and shit. They don't even want you to have no gun, so they ain't gonna carry no gun.
Word.
They want to get shot. You see, nobody moved. They want that. Oh, they can be somebody they be a martyr and their name will live forever and shit like that. They'll get a movie deal. They get to meet Oprah and all that old nut ass shit, man. They want to get shot.
Emily would have took a bullet for a nigga that day. Watch out, LaShonda. Just to say she saved a black life. That's a lifetime pass to the cookout. She should take that bullet for somebody.
Super chats. Laramie Crocker. You guys look great actually in Zoom, widescreen black.
Thank you.
Reaction PR, all fun and games until the steel comes out. Thanks for the donation. Next, this hurt my soul, man. Chuck D kicked out Flavor Flav out of Public Enemy. Why? Because he wanted to promote Bernie Sanders. And Flavor Flav was like, nah, man, Public Enemy, you can't use the name Public Enemy. I'm part of the group. You can't just do that. So Chuck kicks him out of the group for Bernie. Now,
it's grifting season.
Now, to Chuck's credit, if you go on, I forget the name of the song on his first album, Yo Bum Rush the Show. That was like the first rap album I bought. You know what I'm saying? I know Run DMC was out, but when Public Enemy came out, that was like, oh, this is the shit right here. You know what I mean? They was out there in the beginning. But on his first album, he was talking about being a communist. So Chuck, Bernie Sanders is up Chuck's alley. He is a commie. And but he should know better. Like, Bernie is a fraud, man. Like, why do these Mark Lamont Hills and Chuck D's think that Bernie is this progressive candidate?
Oh man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I think we're way past that. I think I should give the people, we should be better to the people and be more honest with the people. Niggas want to feel important.
Yeah.
And niggas want that money. And they want to align with politics because that's what's hot right now. It's grifting season. And they don't want to align with certain people, so they choosing Bernie. Chuck D run Public Enemy. It was his call. Technically, how they're supposed to go, Flavor Flav just supposed to do the shit. Right? Technically, that's how it's supposed to go. Because Chuck D run the show. You know what I mean? All that shit run through Chuck. But Chuck D like, yo, this Public Enemy. We release Fight the Power. And here you go taking a check from the power. So, Flavor Flav, like, I ain't endorsing this motherfucker. I ain't endorsing no Bernie Sanders. Fuck these niggas. We got to send them a Nexus shirt. The Nexus shirts, if y'all ain't seen them, got the exit sign with the N on it. Nexus shirts is officially out. It's the nigga exit. Flavor Flav is on his Nexus shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He on his Nexus wave. And Chuck D on his grifted season wave. So them two things always gonna butt heads. You either got your morals or you gonna grift. Sometimes it's hard to find that middle ground.
1 second. But they also kicked out Progressive Griff. Now, I'm not going to get into reasons why they kicked out Progressive Griff. Progressive Griff was talking that thing. He was talking heavy. He was talking real heavy back in the day. And he was part of Public Enemy. And they kicked his ass out. So this is the second time a black man gets kicked out the group by Chuck and them because they don't see eye to eye with them people. That's some bullshit, man.
Chuck trying to keep them checks coming in. Chuck trying to keep them checks coming in, and he feel as though some of them checks won't come if progressive Professor Griff is involved. Professor Griff, when that man start talking, yeah, I don't even know if I want to invite him on my channel. Get my shit banned. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand. I mean, I can and I can't, right? Like, I can understand. Like, if you want the money, you can't have Professor Griff. But if you gonna do for yourself and you nation building, then you gotta keep the squad and just make it happen. I don't see why more people don't try and just make it happen on their own. While we keep capitulating to mainstream. I think what it is a lot of these people have been attached to the machine for so long that to detach from it would probably be devastating to their personal finances. They probably lose like 80% of their earnings or something like that. And they're like, being real ain't worth 80% of my earnings. Which to me thinks, maybe you should try to turn the tide on that and be more responsible for your earnings. So mainstream isn't 80% of your budget, 80% of your revenue. But that's kind of like the model I run with my startups and even Hotep Nation. We grassroots, no cosign, no sponsorship, by the people, for the people, but Chuck D ain't trying to hit. I had to unfollow Chuck D. What's funny about this? I unfollowed Chuck D like, I want to say 3-4 weeks ago. I was just like, I can't do it no more. I can't watch this. It's ruining my childhood and what I thought Public Enemy stood for.
And another thing, I had tweeted this to Chuck. I follow him. He follows me. I know he follows a lot of people, but he told Flavor he needs to go to rehab. And Flavor came back and said, I've been clean for 10 years. So that was a fucking low blow. You know, like if somebody's in like I've been sober, I haven't drank in 6 years. You know, and there's a reason for that, obviously. But like if Chuck said, you know, he needs some, you know, I mean, he might have some off the thing problem, but for him to come out and just like he needs rehab, and you don't even talk to the guy to know that, you know, this could relapse him. You know what I mean? Like, why would he put that out there like that? And especially when he's been sober for this long amount of time.
See what I'm saying? He won't kick the man, but he'll kick his own man's.
Right.
Right? But he'll drag his mans and call him a crackhead and all of that. You know what I mean? I ran into Flava Flav got a band, and I ran into them one night. I think at Wawa or something like that. Cool dudes, man, and they said the same thing. You know, Flava Flav been clean for years.
Right.
You know, they said the same thing. You know, so I don't know, man. I thought that was tasteless. That was Chuck D getting in his emotions. You know, he was getting in his emotions. But it's grifting season, man. So I guess we selling Public Enemy to fucking Bernie Sanders. Public Enemy is a Bernie bro. Like, this where we at with hip hop, yo.
Let me read some super chats.
I blame this on Jay-Z and Beyonce. I blame this on Jay-Z and Beyonce. They started this shit when they took that check from Hillary.
Right.
They started this shit. So I'm blaming y'all mom and dad, Beyonce and Jay-Z.
You know, that's a good question. What rapper is going to come out for Joe Biden if he's the nominee?
Jeezy.
Jeezy? Yeah, Jeezy, definitely.
Jeezy probably.
Pusha T.
Pusha T probably going to come out. The whole Rock Nation probably going to come out.
Oh, man.
Barack probably going to call Jay and be like, yo, I ain't showing up to this shit. Can you handle this shit, Jay? Because Barack told Biden, hold on now, I ain't co-signing nobody yet. You saw that?
Yeah.
Barack said, you ain't got the co-sign yet. Slow down. I might have to send my wife.
Yeah, Biden said he's going to ask, he wants to ask Michelle Obama for the VP, man.
Yeah. Michelle Obama got more stain in America than Barack Obama. If they want any chance in hell, they got to go for Michelle. But I don't know if Michelle want to be sitting in the back of them limos, you know what I mean? 24-hour watch like she was. I think she like her freedom a little bit.
They ain't taking no pay cuts, man. They giving them millions to speak, man.
Word.
Like they're like, man, we didn't use this speaking tour enough yet, man. Hell no, man, we're not doing that shit.
Yeah, I don't think Michelle wants the job.
They're trying to get their money up now.
They just dropped a Netflix joint.
Yeah. They eating. They trying to get rich like the Bushes in them.
Word. Let these niggas play. Y'all won already. These are peons. Let Biden fight his own battles. Trump ain't had no cosign. Who co-signed Trump? Trump is the cosign. Trump came out. Trump's gonna destroy whoever gets on that stage. This shit about to be so funny.
Chad, Chuck D just wanted to shut it down. Yo, man.
These guys, I'm telling you. See? Don't stand next to me at Hotep Con, Chad. I ain't getting hit by no strays.
Trump in another thing, the coronavirus. We haven't really talked about the coronavirus. It's now it's hit America. Few people died. I mean, what's the count in America deaths? 11 or something like that?
I don't fucking know.
People are now the people virtual signaling because people are stopped going to Chinese stores and food and like
yes.
Did you see
yes, it's happening. My dream.
You're so messed up, man.
Yeah. I always wondered to myself, like, when are we gonna realize the Chinese man robbing us? Yo, he feeding us cat food and robbing us. I wish we had a boycott just one day. And finally, it took the coronavirus. I'm so happy.
Did you see this Asian lady came on the subway, right?
Uh-oh.
And there was a white lady that was sitting across from her, and she said, she did the whole recording thing and said, the white lady put a scarf over her face, right? And she was like, why you put the scarf over your face? It's not going to help. Then this is how corny people are clout chasing. The Asian lady fake coughed, like, and you know, and the white lady was like, and the white lady got up and rolled, right? And you know, the Asian lady came right to Twitter and put it on there. But there's been people been like in the UK, some gang beat up an Asian guy because they said they didn't want that coronavirus. So now everybody's virtue signaling about you can't be xenophobic because of this virus.
Black people. Black people worry about the Chinese man. Chinese man, you go to China, the Chinese man kick your ass. You walk in one of his Chinese only spots. They got Chinese only spots in China. You bring your black ass in there, watch him on Jackie Chan your ass out through the front door. And here y'all go caping. You always caping for somebody who don't care about you. I seen Uncle Hotep go off on y'all in the timeline. I was so disgusted. So disgusted. We worried about some damn xenophobia. Xenophobia. That's why the white man should never taught you niggas how to read. White man gave you some big words, y'all lost y'all damn mind. Anytime white man give y'all some new words, y'all start running. Okay, niggas, no more words, yo.
They did, man. Like, come on, man. Like, we don't have to virtue signal for everybody. Like, when is it gonna be like, man, my name is Bennett, we ain't in it. You know what I mean? They used to say that all the time when I was growing up. Now nobody says it because everybody got getting everybody's business, man.
Everybody want to be a motherfucking fake ass superhero. But you don't see these niggas in real life. These niggas want to be thumb heroes. Everybody a hero with their thumbs, but you don't never see them put their feet to the street. You never see it. You never see it. I remember when before it was cool. I used to hang out at the activist spots, the NOY rallies in Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
I used to just go there just to kick it. Like, yo, what you doing there? I'm gonna check out this NOY rally real quick, see what the cons is talking about. You know what I mean? Like, these cats is doing it for the aesthetic. But these people ain't really moving nothing. They not really. Hotep Nation is a nonprofit organization, by the way. We are a corporation that legally accepts donations from the people, and we are for impoverished villages across the nation. You know, we really out here trying to do something for people. And some of these cats, it's just for show. And that's the problem, man. This nigga said both Bernie and Biden have an ad with Obama, Black Mountain Hotep.
Yeah, I seen that, Joel.
You see that? You see how to use the black man?
Hey, what does the world come to, America come to? The Democratic Party racing to each other, how much they can kiss Obama's ass.
Bruh. All for the black vote. That's crazy.
Fuck Lyndon Johnson for that shit, man. They had niggas vote for 200 years, man. This motherfucker cursed us for fucking 200.
If they put Hoteps in charge, we could change it, but they can't have that because then things become unpredictable. You can't let us have that much power.
Yeah. 210 in a room. Please hit that thumbs up. We got 94 thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up. And thank for everybody that left the reviews on iTunes. If you listen on Apple, please leave a review. We greatly appreciate it. Just Blazo, Corona 5 panic is a great excuse to do a controlled demolition of the economy, bring in a medical police state, and do mandatory forced vaccinations that will kill more people than the virus itself.
Lord have mercy. The communist is coming. The communist is coming. I think this is all a fire drill. I think this is, I don't think this is it, but this is a very serious fire drill where they start a fire and then see how people react.
Yeah.
But I think this is a test. See, and you know, we still got these policies. I know Connecticut, New Jersey. It's no longer your body, your choice. They're basically taking away the ability for kids not to get vaccinated. I know in Germany, they passed a law that said all kids must get vaccinated that go to school, and homeschooling is illegal, allegedly, in Germany. I haven't verified that or not.
Yeah, I read that too.
But yeah, mandatory vaccines. So, you know, just beware how you react to some of this information about vaccines, because your opinion, when placed on a public platform, is used in reports and used to justify things. So be careful what you're talking about out there and which way, you know, you are in this matter, because you could set yourself up for a coronavirus needle mandatory, or else they locking your ass up with take $2,000. I'll pay him $2,000 just to not have this shit.
Right.
Exempt me. How much y'all want here? Just don't give me that needle, dog. See what you did to my ancestors.
Franco Blondie might use coronavirus to get rid of cash.
Might use coronavirus to get rid of cash. You probably talking about because with the markets, how they acting this week. That's another fire drill that they running on, y'all. The market's looking crazy. It's up one week. I mean, up one day, down the next, up one day, down the next. I'm just placing my money on my longs like I always do. I ain't paying none of this shit no mind. Everybody gambling. I was looking at data and I'm like, every time the stock market go down, people are selling. I'm like, that's when you're supposed to buy. But you know, motherfuckers are stupid.
Side note, Billy Porter is going to be this is one brother I wish they get rid of, man. God damn. Like, I never knew who he was until.
Is that the black dude that dresses up to the award shows?
Yeah, he puts on the dress, on the gowns and shit. He's going to play the fairy godmother.
What?
I swear to God.
In what?
Sony's making a new Cinderella movie. He's going to play the fairy godmother.
What?
I swear to God.
What?
Yes.
What?
Black man.
He's going to play the fairy godmother in Cinderella?
Yeah.
In Cinderella, dog? Yo, first of all, you don't touch Cinderella.
Right.
You don't touch that. Whitney did that with Brandy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Classic black culture. Done. We did it. Leave it alone. Here they come with this fall of Greece, bane of Babylon nonsense. Western world debauchery and corruption. Oh, I'm disgusted. I didn't even know. Oh, come on, man. It's the first time I heard about this. This is terrible. I'm ready to fight. The fuck? What? You heard about that? All right. Shorty ain't telling me nothing about that. I'm hurt. I ain't even into that Disney shit neither, but I know what that's going to do to the next generation. And goddamn, how the fuck am I going to explain that shit? How do you explain that to your son?
It's nuts, man. Like, I'm about to cut off Netflix too, man. Like, they don't really watch it, but another new TV thing, I guess everybody's watching is Love is Blind, what's on Netflix, right? And everybody's going crazy because, you know, the white man ended up with the black girl, right? But listen, that's not the capper, right? there was a black man on the show, and he ended up with a black woman. But before they get there, like I guess they all get married at the end or whatever. But I didn't watch it. I'm not watching it. But before they end up supposed to get married, he tells her he's bisexual and he slept with a man before. So the only black couple has a black man that you know, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, bi. I don't want to be biphobic or anything. And you know, the strong white man sweeps the sister off his feet in another couple. Like I guess they're playing like I seen a trailer. I guess they talk to each other without knowing what they look like. Like and they talk to each other in the rooms, and that's how it went. So the agenda is real, man. I don't know why people say the agenda is not real. The agenda is all over your face, and these people act like they don't count.
Yeah, I'm ready to start homesteading. I don't even want to own an electronic device. I want out. I ain't asked to be born into this shit. I want out. I want out. I just want to raise my family on a farm.
Do it the Amish way.
Yeah. I could keep all this technology shit because y'all done fucked up. Y'all made a wrong turn back at Albuquerque.
One thing I do, because I do watch, I used, for my youngest, I let her watch YouTube videos for like learning stuff, but they try to sneak shit in the ads, man. I'm like, I'm tempted to, because on Hulu, I paid for the extra, like I'm not, because Hulu had like, it was HIV virus ad. It was like on some like regular show. I was like, man, get this ads out of here. So I paid extra for the ad for no ads, but I don't know if I want to pay for the YouTube ad. That's a little bit more money, but I might have to do that, man. I'm like, you gotta get the ads out there. They try to sneak a lot of shit in the ads too.
Yeah. You should see me. I'll be toxic as fuck in the crib. As soon as one of them pop up on the screen, and the boys be looking, and we identify one. Look at that. Goddamn, bang it on the screen. I say it. I'm sorry. I say it in front of the boys. They got to know what's what. They got to know the sentiment for it. It is what it is. Y'all put it on the screen. I get to contextualize it. Okay, motherfucker. Y'all said y'all wanted representation. I get to interpret your bullshit any way the fuck I feel like it. And that shit is a no-go in this house. And it gets called out. And it gets called out for the treachery, disgusting bitch from Babylon shit it is. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. See, niggas got me.
Chill, man. Chill.
I'm hot. I'm so hot right now.
Franco Blondie might try to use. Oh, we already read that one. Again, they say the coronavirus stays live on surfaces for 9 days. Cash is spreading the virus. Oh, maybe that's what they meant by the cash. That's what he meant. Matthew Erickson, invest in yourself and you'll always cash out. Thanks for donation.
Mm-hmm.
Black Mountain Hotep. Whitney Houston was the best. Yes, indeed. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Brian Dem. No, because paper spread corona. They're burning paper money in China. Oh, he was responding to the paper thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. Mary O'Donnell. Hey, what's up, Mary? What if the coronavirus has always been here? If this didn't happen in China and people were sick here, they would just treat it as the flu. We would never have heard of coronavirus in this chaos scam.
Mary O'Donnell, Morty, yeah.
Mr. J Cam, Alphabet Fairy Godmother, Shine's book. Matthew Erickson, somehow non-binary always means femme as AF.
Yep.
Keith Drummond, it's simple. My kids can't watch Cinderella. The agenda is real as AF.
I might buy it and bring it home, and we're gonna have a burning ceremony. We're gonna just put it in the fire, say a prayer, and ask to exorcise the demons from this world. Sometimes you gotta have a ritual, man, just to keep the motherfucking spirits off you.
Yeah, you definitely got to be. You got boys. You definitely got to be on point, man. I feel sorry for like for all the men that have sons, man. You got to be definitely on point because they really coming after black men at all angles, man.
Yo, my daughter, I swear to people, I'm like, my daughter, I ain't worried about her. She good. These boys, oh my God. I'll be stressing. It's different. It's a lot of complexities with boys. Like you seen the video today with old boy hemmed up by the NYPD.
Yeah.
Coming out the park.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the way I look at that video. First of all, that gentleman is untrained on how to act when you're behind enemy lines and you're a prisoner of war. As black people and natives in this land, we are prisoners of war. Our captives being the United States government. We are under the jurisdiction of the state, according to the 14th Amendment. First line. It tell you are under the jurisdiction of the state. When you're under the jurisdiction of the state, you have to move accordingly. And it was, a lot of times they like to make a show, and I get it. You're trying to draw attention so that, you're not done no type of way. But at some point, you would just put your hands up and you would say, okay, I'm complying. And that's it, right? The repeated yelling at the police officer is just psychologically is agitating for any individual to hear the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It usually becomes annoying and you're going to agitate the individual. Second of all, it's the NYPD. They're looking for a reason to bust your ass, right? Like they're gonna bust your ass. You could comply and they still might kick your ass. So it's just best to like comply. Even the black girl that was recording, she told him, she said, you got to ask him if you're being detained. And he still doesn't take her advice. He keeps saying the same shit he said.
I know. So I was like, you didn't listen.
Exactly. Also, he's a bigger dude. So he look intimidating. He wasn't no little dude, but I would have slowly got on the ground, got on my knees, put my hands behind my head and say, yo, if you're going to detain me, go ahead and detain me, arrest me. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get this shit over with. Otherwise, let me go.
So one of the followers hit me up with the story. I guess him and another boy was in the park. They were smoking weed. They both ran. Now, I guess they caught up with the other guy. The other guy just stopped and they just gave him a summons and let him go. Gave the motherfucker a ticket. Now, it's stupid that's what they're doing is chasing kids in the park smoking weed. But like, all you gotta do is like, whatever, man. Like, if you have nothing on you, I guess they threw the weed, whatever. They went and searching for it. They probably didn't find this shit.
They found it and smoked it.
Yeah, they smoked more smoke than they damn self. I thought New York decriminalized. They ain't decriminalized it yet?
Nah. They slow footing. They pussy footing. Petty fogging.
I think they did in the Chicago, and I think they did in Philly too, right? I think an ounce.
Let me check.
That's nutty, man. Like, I thought they at least did decriminalize a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe they wasn't supposed to be in the park at night, or I don't know what time.
I mean, that's another thing, in the park. So it is decriminalized, but there's probably like certain restrictions. Yeah. New York law that has stipulations and restrictions. I'm not sure what they are. I got to look at the code, but you definitely can't be all willy-nilly in public like that.
Yeah.
Them niggas bust your ass. NYPD, man, that's what they do.
Yeah. CPAC.
Yeah.
CPAC they didn't give us an invite. Not that we would lasted. Infowars lasted about 5 minutes. Yo, the brothers was out there. That Shine, what's the brother with the big hat? The rapper.
Bryson.
I ain't listening. You listen to his album yet?
No, I mean it's everything we heard on Twitter, so we heard it already.
Okay. No, I thought he had like 20. He had some tracks on the joint, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought I heard all them shits already.
Oh, okay. I didn't really hear him. I'm gonna play him. I might go to the gym. When I go to the gym tomorrow, I might play him. But
them shit is hot.
Yeah.
That shit fire. I don't know why Blessed ain't using his music for their promo videos.
Yeah, give that brother some streams, man. But Infowars got kicked out of CPAC. Who was the had some white joints choking out some?
Oh, I got that video right here. We gotta watch that. We gotta watch this video, y'all. There's no way we gonna end this episode without showing y'all this video. This is funny. Look at these thugs. Look at these white niggas. These people are so violent. She choking the shit out this cuck. Woo! Look at him lock horns. That's a really good grip though by Mindy. That's a good grip. You know what I'm saying? It's a good grip. That's the standard sleeper hold, rear naked choke. And that's just a man. Bruh, I don't know what's going on out here.
She ripped her hair out, man. What the hell is going on?
Yes, I think the girl had snatched a piece of Mindy weave out.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? I told you conservatives is the new niggas. It said, if I'd have told you two broads was fighting and one of them and weave was on the ground, the first thing that would have came to your mind was some black chicks. No, these is white conservatives, man. These niggas too. See? I tell you, we are more alike than we are different.
That's wild, man. That's crazy. Folks out here giving chokeholds to niggas, man.
I just wonder who's claiming these people, man. This grifting season, it's getting violent out here. It's people stepping on people's territory. I think that was a Groiper venue. And I think apparently the Groipers was talking smack about her online. So she was like, oh, I'm going to show up at your spot. So she showed up where she was unwanted and started, choking dudes out. And I guess that one girl, the trad wife, trad wife steps up and defends her man as she should. I thought that was sexy, man. Nice little cat fight for CP. White folks take this shit serious. I'm that shit next year. Fucking fighting. I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm coming. I want to see that shit. I was just worried they might kick us out. Mr. Hotep Jesus, take a walk with me. Oh fuck, man. Just wanted to hang out.
Yeah, you might have to crash one of them joints.
We crashing next year. Fuck that. We crashing next year. We buying tickets and we showing up. Everybody, we showing up deep. I'm buying tickets for like 15 people. We just gonna walk around the building with Hotep Nation shirts on, just looking for a reason to get kicked out.
Oh man. Yeah, so CPAC was CPAC. You know how it is, man. Whatever. Conservative Inc.
What else happened at CPAC? Infowars got banned. How you been? I mean, well, here's what's funny about Infowars getting banned. Infowars got banned because they got snitched on. And who snitched on them? Antifa journalists.
Oh, that's crazy.
CPAC chose to have Antifa there over Infowars. Wow. Antifa whooped your ass for a year straight on video. They beat up your Chinese man, the white man, whooped y'all asses on video, then showed up at your party and got one of your homies kicked out. Oh my God. Establishment is established, bro. Woo. And white folks stood for that. Like they allowed that to happen. They really allowed that to happen. And when you said something, people were like, "Oh, we don't like Troyer anyway." I'm like, "Damn, his name like that out here." Like, damn, I can't even defend this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I said too much on that. But I was sneaking in other people's threads and looking and creeping and shit. Just wanted to see like the common consensus. And I think CJ Pearson had said something.
Yeah.
His audience didn't like it too much. They were like, they said something, but they was on CPAC side and making excuses for CPAC. I'm like, oh, CPAC the truth. Y'all like this CPAC shit. So next year I gotta be a CPAC. I'm sold.
Yeah, why don't they like that Owen guy? Allegedly, he said something about, I don't know, I don't know what he said, but because that CJ was trying to, because they were trying to say he's a white nationalist or something. Like he said something.
Is that what it is?
And CJ was like, I never heard him say anything like that. And then they said he was a denier or something. Like he said, I never heard.
Oh, he's a Holocaust denier. Oh, you can't do that. Oh no, that's punishable by jail time.
Yeah, but I don't even know if he said. I haven't seen anybody present anything that he said it, but I don't really listen. I never like was intense listener of that guy either.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that. But Antifa shouldn't even have been allowed in the building. Like that should have been the first people escorted out. You know what I mean? Like right. No. Schroyer said they contacted CPAC. This was an interview with Ashley St. Clair, and he said he contacted CPAC to actually be a vendor, and CPAC denied it. And I think he tried to buy his ticket as an individual, and I think it went through or something like that. But I don't think they allowed them to be a vendor this year, which was, I guess that's, I don't know. It's weird, man. If I was Alex Jones, I know your people watch this show. This is what you do. You start to another network.
Mm-hmm.
Make it untraceable to you.
Right.
Make that shit liberal as fuck. You make it liberal as fuck. Troll the shit out these motherfuckers and show up at all these shits, and still have a presence. Because if you come as a conservative, they're gonna link it back to you. You come as liberal, they'll never expect it.
Matthew Erickson, CPAC exists to make conservatives think they have a voice. Yo, you see Spike Lee, man? The Knicks told him kick this black ass out, man.
Yo, what's up with that? How you gonna kick Spike out?
I know, man. He's like when you think of Knicks, you think of Spike Lee on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? Even though they've been bad for so long, he's been a icon there. You know, they told him, like, "Hey, man, you can't use this entrance anymore." Then they went on a fucking public. They made a public statements calling him a liar and shit like that. I'm like, oh man. Wow. But the thing is, Spike acting like this is him fighting the white man back in the day in the civil rights era. Like he's sitting there.
Yeah, this your problem. This ain't got nothing to do with race, dog. Because you paid $300K for them seats.
Yeah, this is rich nigga shit, man. Like, get the hell out with this shit.
Yeah. Don't try and bring that Malcolm X shit in this shit. This is Spike Lee versus the Knicks. This ain't got nothing to do with black people.
None.
I asked my mans because he follows sports with the Shits podcast. I said, what's up with the Spike Lee shit? He said, so he told me what happened. He said, man, if Spike Lee want to come through the roof, he should be able to come through the roof. Like, yeah, he paying $300K for them seats. Yeah, he should. Like, I don't know. That's weird. Of all people, Spike Lee, like I could understand like some people who are like kind of like nondescript who you might not recognize, but Spike Lee, like you kind of can't miss him. And Spike said he's been coming through that entrance for 20 years. Yeah. So that's do they got a new GM there or something?
I think they just hired a new guy, but the owner has been the general manager owner has been the same dude, man. That's been fucking up the whole time. I forget his name, Dalton or something like that.
Cause he acting brand new. He acting new.
There was another instance of a drag queen dancing for a child. This time they put the child right up front. I think it was in Toronto. I don't know. I don't want to touch on it. Just know they're not taking my kids to any drag queen shows. Like, I don't know what's so entertaining about that anyway, man. Like, god damn. Like what is so entertaining? But you know, it had to be a black person, so I'm like, oh my god, they love dancing for the man. Can we stop buck dancing for the man? Buck dancing, shoe shining. You know what I mean? What the hell, man? I remember we used to make fun of this shit. Like, hey, you stop there buck dancing, man. Like, and then here they go. As soon as the man pay them a little bit of money, here they go. They did buck dancing and stuff like that. But anyway, it's nuts. Oprah.
It's just.
No, don't even.
Let's
comment.
let's just move on. Let's just move on.
You see Oprah bust her ass, man.
Oh, did I? That was the best shit that happened in 2020. 2020 had no good news. That was the good news. Watching her bust her ass.
Yo, they put Kobe on her. They put Snoop on her.
I got the tape right. I got the tape right here. They said Kobe crossed her up. Damn, I wish I had Chad's version. Oh, she fell hard. Bro. She said, woo! Preacher Paulie.
Yo.
Yes. That was great. That was great. Oh my God.
Down goes Oprah. Down goes Oprah.
Oh my God. That's karma, man. It's coming for her. Slowly but surely, karma's gonna come. It's gonna come. That's why we ain't got to put hands on the ancestors got us. You know what I'm saying? Old gun coming.
Oh.
Old gun, old son, all the ancestors from Africa coming for her ass.
Unique Laura, thanks for donation. Won't be able to make Hotep Con. Any plans on having it in the West Coast in the future? Much love to you guys. Keep fighting the good fight.
What? Can't come to Hotep Con. That shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. If you don't catch the first Hotep Con, you'll never know what a Hotep Con is like, because the next one after that gonna be mainstream as fuck.
Yeah, we're still gonna do a pod on Saturday, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do Hoteps Been Told You live.
Yeah, so Laura, make sure you pay attention on the second day. We're gonna do a episode of Hoteps Been Told You live from Hotep Con. So you'll at least be able to tune into that.
Word.
Yo, man, they went hunting on Dr. Umar again, man. Like, this is somebody pulled up the eviction notice of Dr. Umar Johnson. So now people are saying, you know, like I surmised it. I was like, maybe he's homeless. I don't know if he's homeless, but he definitely got evicted. Somebody pulled up the paperwork. They went to court. People paid money. This is the second time. This is how much they hate Dr. Umar. The first time people actually spent money to find out if he had a doctorate or not, and which he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's the root. The root did investigative reporting, had to pay money to find out did he get a doctorate or not.
Mm-hmm.
Now these people paying money to find out he got evicted. Somebody put the don't know why they just didn't they took a picture of the screen, but I guess it was probably some inside. You know, it was probably somebody knew somebody that worked at the courts in Philly. It was like, oh, I got him right here, and they took the picture of it with their phone. But he's still out here doing his thing. I was on his Instagram. He got a nice sister kissing up on him. He's smiling right at the camera. Yo, I swear to God, man.
He found one of the moms to shack up with.
Oh man, I see. There you go. There you go. There you go. Can you see? I don't know if you can see, man.
Wait, right there. Hold up.
Right there.
Right there. Oh yeah, he got a little sister. Yeah, he look happy. Like that's that I got some place to put my head tonight. That's the smile.
Yo, he's smiling too, like.
My nigga Umar. I like Umar, man. That's my man, yo. I like Umar. He needs to cut it out sometimes, but he go a little too far and shit with his little scams and shit. Somebody pulled up some other shit. He was took a video in front of a Detroit school. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, we can get this school, donate now. They done pulled it up. That school is owned by somebody else. They renovate. And he spoke to the white owner. The owners is black people. It's just a whole mess going on with him, man.
Yo, he need to cut it out.
He got to cut it out sometime. Just hit us with the lectures, man. Fuck this school. We never asked for the school. We never asked. Just keep the lectures. Tell us what's going on in the school system, bro. This other shit.
What happened to Weinstein, man? Is he still in the hospital?
They moved into Rikers today.
Oh, they moved to Rikers today?
That's what I saw. So they moved to. So he's in Rikers. Says Harvey Weinstein moved to Rikers prison by Josh Margolin. So he's leaving the hospital. He going to Rikers. I guess he about to do his time. I hope. They better put 35 cameras on his ass. They better put some AI, facial recognition, gait recognition. They better put the whole 9 guards around the clock. I don't want to hear nothing about we don't know what happened. Body swapping and shit.
Yeah, but he still got to go out California because I think he is going to have a trial out there. That's when they might try to move him in.
They're gonna do a body swap right in between that move. Yeah, he definitely got a case pending in Cali.
Yeah.
Fuck Weinstein. Free Bill. Free Bill Cosby, yo.
Yeah, free Bill, man. Like, I don't know. I'm not even explaining it anymore. I think if you look at the Bill case, man, like, come on, man. just stop.
Yeah, they was just showboating on that one. Hotep Con Weekend, Washington, D.C. is official. The venue's booked. Holds 125 people. Got 100 seats. Be a VIP section, VIP seating, backstage. I'm bringing a chef down to cater.
Okay.
My homie. We got about 4 hours in the lecture hall, but we gonna have fun. It's not just gonna be like, some people they got you sitting there listening. Nah, we gonna have 4 courses of hors d'oeuvres, some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Some hot shit, so everybody belly full. I hate when I go to lectures and they be like, they don't serve food or nothing. Nah, we got y'all. Y'all gonna eat good. Y'all going home. I'm telling you, I'm trying to send everybody home 10 pounds heavier. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gonna feed y'all, and it ain't gonna be healthy neither. You know what I'm saying? You can do healthy eating on your own goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's dope. Sonny Johnson, of course, gonna come out, represent for conservatives, give her epic speech. Ma's gonna teach us about the guns. Tana, that's our PhD. He's got a study he's working on right now, so he's gonna be really revealing some stuff about the study. And Tori's gonna go over the philosophy of Hotep and the roots and the origins and the culture, kind of like everybody a little bit more familiar on the background of Hotep. But that's going down, and right now, I think there's only 11 VIP tickets left. I gotta look, but if you want to get in on that, you can go to patreon.com/Hotep Nation, and the link will be right there to purchase your tickets, and then general admission to go on sale. It's 9 left. I'm sorry, it's 9 left now. It's 9 VIP passes left as I'm looking now. So those are going to be gone probably within the next couple of days, and then we'll do general admission. General admission is going to be $97. But the VIP, we're gonna have dinner. We're gonna have a little party, a little private. You know what I mean? A little private sham. You know what I mean? But yeah, they get preferential treatment at the venue. They get front row seats, guaranteed seats, and backstage experience. So it's gonna be lit, man. Yeah. I'm also gonna update the webpage, hotepnation.com/HotepCon. Mm-hmm. I'll be updating that with more details, pictures of the venue, etc. This event is not going to be live streamed. You better not live stream my shit neither. No press is allowed. If we see Charlie Kirk or eGirl within 50 feet of the facilities. Who else is banned, Joe?
Oh man, a whole bunch of jokers, man. eGirl, no, definitely eGirl. Charlie Kirk. Who else is banned? Did you ban CJ or is he unbanned?
Oh, I banned CJ Pearson. That's right. And CJ Pearson, word. If we see them anywhere within 50 feet of anybody associated with Hotep Con, we will have security escort them off the premises. But it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be epic. I can't wait to meet everybody. But yeah. One last thing. Once you get into the Patreon, you can join our private chat. You know what I'm saying? Where we kick it, bug out, have fun.
Oh, Talib Kweli banned. Did you ban Zuby?
Yeah, Talib's banned. That's right. Let me write this down right now. Charlie Kirk, eGirl, Talib Kweli. His name is first, actually. I might put posters out. If you see these faces, let us know. And CJ Pearson. So we got 4 people on the ban list, and I'll be sending letters to their attorneys to let them know as well. Do not show up at our event. That's it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. It's gonna be a good time, man.
Okay. Yeah, I don't got nothing now. I think I might be on your boy show. What's his name? Lucas?
Amazing Lucas?
Yeah, I think I might be doing it. I'll hopefully do it tomorrow, but we'll see. He's on Instagram.
I told that nigga, he was like, yo, who should I put on? I was like, you need to get Uncle Hotep on, nigga. What's wrong with you? There's a big out there. Now that's what's up, man. I'm glad y'all gonna connect. That's gonna be dope. Make sure y'all tune in for that. Amazing Lucas. That's gonna be an epic interview.
And what you having tomorrow? What you having the boy tomorrow?
Jason Stapleton. Jason Stapleton is gonna be tomorrow. I'll be interviewing him 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be talking about money, getting money. He's one of the dudes that cracked the code. Created a company, a stock trading company, and then sold it for a couple of million. And so he's gonna be coming on, sharing his experience with the channel. I'm gonna be picking his brain, asking him some tough questions, playing devil's advocate, etc., etc. Big brain talk shit. But yeah, that's gonna be lit. That's gonna be a good interview. I got a couple of interviews lined up. I've been on my grind. And I got Akeem Bey.
Okay.
Akeem Bey. I'm looking at my calendar now. I got Akeem Bey on the 13th, and I got confirmed Cabo Hiawatha Kamin, and that's on March 20th, and we doing that at 11 p.m. That's gonna be a late night one.
Okay.
But I'm coming with some shit on these next ones. Okay. This is gonna be basic, like for Hoteps, it might be, super Hoteps. It's gonna be basic knowledge with a lot of added on. Akeem Bey, we're gonna be talking law.
Okay.
The Moors, they love to talk law. So that talk is going to be all about U.S. law. And for people that want to know about jurisdiction and what jurisdiction you're under and all of that stuff, you got to talk to the Moors. I had a talk with him the other day. He was giving me great refreshers. So yeah, Akeem Bey, that's next Friday. And then Cabo. I was talking to Cabo the other night, and I figured he was going to, because I always ask you, like, what's your thing? Like, what's the main thing you kind of want to focus on? What are you into? So I thought he's going to say some Hotep shit, or, let's talk about some Hotep shit. That nigga said, I want to talk about AI and solar power. I said, oh, perfect. That's the shit I'm into.
Right.
So me and the thing is, from where Kaba's sitting, Kaba's basically saying, if the lower class, if the poor black people don't get into AI and solar power, we are gonna be cooked out here.
Right.
We done out here. He said his exact words, I believe, was he was like, "Don't nobody care about no kush. We got to worry about the future." He was
right.
Talk about AI and solar power. So that's gonna be another interesting discussion. But yeah, tomorrow I got Jason Stapleton. We talking money, so that's gonna be dope.
Okay. All right, man. I don't got nothing else, man.
All right, man. Thanks for everybody tuning in, man. See y'all next week.
All right. Peace.